I am Chalfant, and this is Chalfant TV.
Have yourself a merry, merry Christmas. Let your heart be right. From now on, your trouble will be out of sight.
For me, Christmas Day was that day you wish it would last forever, and it wasn't. I don't think it was because of the presents or anything like that, or even for me, the time spent with family. It was just the feeling and the movies that were playing and the songs, and it's unfortunate that the day after, everything just kind of stops. There are some adults who don't have that feeling about holidays or Christmas, and it's not that it's unfortunate. It's more about, I think, the upbringing and the experiences and the memories that you attach to that time, and it makes just those days, or at least this day, Christmas Day, as special as it is, for me as an adult, or at least a young adult, and just thinking about, how can we make this as special as we can, within our small family unit, within our home. What's up, everybody? I'm Chalfant, and welcome to Chalfant TV. Go ahead and crush that like button for this video and subscribe. I'm glad you're here. I also want to say Merry Christmas from America and Happy Holidays. In our house, we actually celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas to kind of expose our kids to both holidays. My wife is Jewish. None of us are very religious, though. It's great just to spend time with family and be with your loved ones, especially during a pandemic. And I hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy and looking forward to a very bright and much happier 2021. So I wasn't even really sure if I was going to be recording a video that would come out on Christmas Day, at least in America. I know that we're all watching from different time zones, and I learned one of my subscribers lives in New Zealand, which is just amazing to think about, a place that's something like 18 hours ahead of where we are right now. And I think that just speaks to the impact of ARMY and the diverse fan base all around the world of BTS. So you may already know this, and I think this is one of the benefits of starting an individual channel where I can record whenever I want and post whenever I want. Jimin just released a Christmas song. This is called Christmas Love. Note to self to always have dual set ready to translate a letter. It looks like Jimin had written a letter to ARMY about this song. So I'm going to go ahead and read that for you. Have you received my Christmas present? I really wanted to have you hear this song, and am very, very happy that I was able to do so. The reason that I'm visiting you like this is because I wanted to tell you a bit about the reason I decided to share this cheerful, upbeat song in this difficult time. As you can tell from the content of the song, I sing the song with the emotion when I first saw snow falling in large flakes, which is my favorite memory from childhood as far as I can remember. As we grow up, I think we miss our childhood a lot. Whether or not it is due to the current situation, I felt like we remember our naive, innocent, pure selves and want to go back to the old days. Some responsibility we get to have as we grow. I thought that responsibility might be what makes us be mature and also hide our emotions to some degree. But I think we still have those emotions. So for once, what won't we express such emotions even if it's childish? This probably means why won't we? I thought it'd be good to make today the day. You all deserve to be always loved. So rather than calling it cringy, although it might be a bit embarrassing to express, I hope we can make a situation that everyone can enjoy together. The song lacks a lot compared to my grandiose intention, but my only desire with which I worked hard to make the song is that I wish you all are happy. I hope you can return to the past that you reminisce about for a moment after listening to this song. So I haven't watched any of BTS's press conferences or meetings with the press or news or even talk shows, I guess. And it's cool to read a letter like this from Jimin, and I feel like reading this, especially within that third paragraph, you'll see that his words really speak to a lot of the songs that BTS has written, especially when I think about Anpanman and the pressure that comes with those things, especially as you mature and you grow, and the responsibility that you begin to have as you get older, especially when you have a platform like BTS does. And I think about some of the songs on the new BTS album. Well, I guess it's not new anymore since it came out over a month ago. But I think about Disease, where they were talking about being innocent and immature and how life was a little bit easier then, and how J-Hope is, I think pretty well known as a workaholic, and how life was just so much easier when you're younger and more innocent and even less mature. So I figured for today's episode, we'll listen to Jimin's Christmas Love together. Let's get into it. So what I'm going to try and do here is play the song because it doesn't look like there's a music video or anything that we need to see. I'm going to try and play this song with the dual set lyrics translated into English next to it so I can better understand what Jimin is saying in the song. So this song is actually written by Jimin and RM and Slow Rabbit. I've never heard of Slow Rabbit. If you know who Slow Rabbit is, you can let me know in the comments below. Isn't that true, though? I don't know what your experience was like on Christmas growing up, or even any other holiday that might resemble Christmas, because I also understand that we all celebrate a lot of different holidays, whether it's religious or not. But for me, Christmas Day was that day you wish it would last forever, and it wasn't. I don't think it was because of the presents or anything like that, or even for me, the time spent with family. It was just the feeling and the movies that were playing and the songs. And it's unfortunate that the day after, everything just kind of stops. At least now, being an adult, we can kind of celebrate this stuff as long as we want, but it typically just happens starting like December 1st when those songs start playing on the radio, and just getting into that mood, especially when you start having kids, or at least with your family. It's just that feeling that you get that's tough to describe, and you always look back and you try and get those feelings again and live in those feelings as long as you can.
힘껏 달려보기도 해 저기 어린아이처럼 저 구름 위로 하늘을 나는 기분이야 누군가 나의 얘기 듣는다면 지금 이대로 시간을 멈춰주겠네 Christmas I love you 힘처럼 소복소복 넌 내 하루에 내려와
It's so true. You just want to pause. Jimin's right when he says that, you just pause the day. And I also find it funny that in his letter he says this song won't live up to the grandiose gesture that he's trying to give to you and provide, a song that has meaning, especially in the times that we're living in right now. But so far so good. I like this song and the meaning behind it especially, which always happens with BTS songs. It connects and it's so relatable, even as an adult, probably no matter how old you are. You know, I find it interesting that he says, please stay in my heart for a long time. I think it's always in your heart, but it's just that feeling you get during, you know, those 18 hours or whatever it is that you're up on that day. You know, my son had brought up the idea of waking up early on Christmas, and he was sure to let me know that he wouldn't come downstairs. And those are the things, you know, as a dad that I'm most excited about. Just seeing how my kids react to Christmas and being excited, and hopefully developing some traditions that I never had growing up. You know, there are some adults who don't have that feeling about holidays or Christmas, and it's not that it's unfortunate. It's more about, I think, the upbringing and the experiences and the memories that you attach to that time, and it makes just those days, or at least this day, Christmas Day, as special as it is, you know, for me as an adult, or at least a young adult. And just thinking about, you know, how can we make this as special as we can, you know, within our small family unit within our home. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. I hope that everyone has a safe and healthy day. You know, by the time you're watching this, it might not even be Christmas where you are, but I feel really fortunate that I do have this channel now, and I can react, you know, almost in real time, you know, depending on the time, I guess, things come out. But knowing that if you have suggestions or recommendations as things do come out, you know, send them my way, comment below. You know, you can follow me on Twitter, also on Instagram. I'll have those tags both in the description below. Both of those are at Chalfant TV on Instagram and on Twitter. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, crush the like button on this video, continue engaging, commenting, and as soon as the community tab opens on this page, I'll begin using that. We still use that tab over on the Brothers from Another Color channel. So in the meantime, I wish all of you a very happy, safe, and healthy Christmas Day. And as Jimin says, you nice, keep going. I didn't put this in the link below, and I'm glad that you're staying around for this. I'm going to actually also listen to Oh Holy Night, which looks like a cover by Jungkook. So hopefully I'll be able to experience some of his vocal range within this as well. So let's get into this. I feel like he's staring right into my soul.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
I think I've seen him perform this live.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
I brought that up because I think the other day I watched a video of him performing on a stage where there was a young girl there too. And I only watched the video because I knew it probably wasn't going to be a song that I would be reacting to, but here we are.
Long lay the world and seen an era pining till he appeared and dissolved this world.
It's also interesting to read these lyrics.
The weary world rejoices for yonder race, a new and glorious morn. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices.
I bet you describe JK's voice as an angel's voice.
When Christ was born, all night divine.
Doesn't, not just BTS, you know, I'm somebody who's somewhat attracted to a cappella singing, you know, singing without an instrumental behind you, and you just get the full wrath or feeling, I guess, of their voice. And, you know, it's not that this song is providing Jungkook with the opportunity to like really belt it out, but you also get to hear a little bit of a different side to him, and you know, it sounds really, really good.
Holy night, a thrill
A trill.
to weary wise I say for yonder race, and new and glorious more all fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices.
Looks like I spoke too early on that.
When Christ was born, oh, night divine, holy night, when Christ was born.
You know, while it is great to be able to hear these songs and listen to them, and I'm guessing some of these are posted on SoundCloud and then people take them and then create the lyric videos for them, but it kind of leaves me wanting to be able to see them perform that, and they probably already do that, you know, to a certain extent, whether they're posting it on Weverse or Bangtan TV takes that and creates a video with it, but it just, I think there's a much deeper experience when you actually see somebody performing it too. So if you have a live version of that, it could be the live version I've already seen, you know, go ahead and comment with that below and let me know. And as I said earlier, thanks for sticking around. I hope everyone has a safe, healthy, and just very happy holiday. I am Chalfant, and this is Chalfant TV. And as Jimin says, you nice, keep going.